Today we celebrate, according to the liturgical calendar, 2014, the Feast of Canadian Martyrs. But when we go to the history and realize who they were, we find that it was not Canadian, because there was not Canada. And they more justly are called North American Martyrs. But we have to see the situation, the geographic and social, political situation of that time. They were here in the half of the 1600s, it was an area that was discovered and explored by the French. French came with the Catholic faith and Catholic tradition. I don't say that everybody was perfect Catholic, but from the beginning they realized that there was some need for the civilization and for the spread of the faith. So these martyrs were sent here to evangelize the Indians. Today we have the politically correct version of who those Indians were and what kind of culture they had. But from the same faith of the martyrs and of others who were around, even from the history and how they were related, one tribe with each other, we realized that they were quite wild and quite violent, cruel and bloodthirsty. So they really needed very much the preaching of the gospel, or the teaching of the gospel that will bring them some new style of life and new ideals, new relations, or new style of relations among them. And it was the missionaries that came here. They were threatened because they were breaking the established order. And although they had even an opportunity to escape, they were returning and trying again and again and again. And finally, we know that a long series of them have died as martyrs with pretty cruel death. It is not a secret that there was no mercy or no compassion with them, and they paid very dearly what they have done. But today, looking at it more than 300 years ago, it will be almost 400 years soon. So it is good to think about our intentions with Canada that exists now in this region, and with our own tasks in life. So there are so many who see Canada only as a place to find some good, comfortable, possibly rich life, and they are happy with taking any advantage of any opportunity to enjoy some selfish benefits. And it is definitely not in line with what those beginnings of the evangelization of North America are teaching us. We should rather think that it is the land of God, and the whole colonization started with the Catholic faith. I know all these things are today denied or simply not mentioned, but yes, it started with the Catholic faith and Catholic intention to bring here order and peace according to the God's law, and to establish also the relations among the peoples based on the gospel, based on the justice that would bring peace and prosperity. For long it was happening in some way. Then sadly the division between Catholic and Protestants who came later started to create some tensions again. But now at least those big official conflicts have ended, and we have to remember again that the Catholic Church is the only one that is still prosperous and very much visible and has a great weight in our society. But Catholic Church is not the Pope, it is not the bishops only. It is all of us, and like those first martyrs, we should say that no matter what it costs, no matter how rejected I can be or how misunderstood I can be, I still have to be the witness of the gospel. The martyrs. The name martyr means not so much about the blood, but about it is the witness of the faith, witness of the gospel, and it is what all the Catholics have to do in all times. So, be it in the 1650s or being in 2014. The feast today is inviting us or challenging us to be witnesses of the gospel, starting from our families, from our homes, and in the places where we work, in our communities. We cannot just deny our faith. We cannot be scared or so intimidated that the Catholic faith is not accepted or is discriminating in something. The Catholic faith was here first, and the Catholic faith is here now, and it depends on us that it remain here and it be practiced in the fullness, no matter of what resistance it may find.